This is a 2010 Mitsubishi Lancer Ralliart with a manual transmission swap. So the Ralliart usually come with SST transmissions, and they are not very reliable. So I got this car for a cheap price because the transmission was gone. So I was like, why not put a manual transmission in it? So I checked the Evolution manual transmission, and they were asking roughly like $6,000 to $7,000 for the manual transmission. So I was like, I want to do a budget friendly, the cheapest manual swap I can do. So for $1,000, I got a 2010 Mitsubishi Lancer with a manual transmission, and the engine was 2.4 liter, I guess. So I took out the transmission from the regular Lancer front wheel drive manual transmission from the regular 2010 Mitsubishi Lancer and put it in this one. So this swap, I had to change a few stuffs from the manual regular Lancer. I took brake pedal, clutch pedal, and then I also had to replace the brake fluid tank and the transmission, both axles, also the transmission mounts from the manual transmission. So it's a perfect fit, but only one bolt that was not aligning. Rest everything was good. So I put the manual front wheel transmission and the transmission mount from the donor car and the CV axles from the donor car as well. And the only modification I had to do is the starter. I had to change the flywheel and the clutch, which I got from that manual transmission. So flywheel from that manual transmission, it's smaller in diameter. So I had to drill 2 new holes for the starter to sit on the flywheel so that I can start my car. So after drilling holes and properly aligning the starter and the flywheel and putting the transmission back, everything was good. So in manual transmission, that's the transmission connector for the SST dual clutch transmission, and I did not connect this connector at all. It's just like open, and I just put the manual transmission in it, and I put everything back, and the car was not starting. So what I did is like I bought, so that's the starter relay. Okay, as you can see, it's a starter relay. So I put 2 wires and try to bypass this starter. So I'm gonna show you in a minute. So that's the starter relay, and the wire is going inside my car. So basically the car was not starting because the ECU was not sensing the neutral safety switch, so the ECU was not sure like if the car is in drive, park, or neutral. That's why the car was not starting. So that's the wire basically, and I got like decent kilometers, like 136,000 kilometers. So like I'm trying to start it, like keys, I'm trying to start it, it's not starting. And so keys on position, and what I have to do is first I have to check, every time it's in neutral. So I'm gonna somehow hold the. Okay. Come on. Okay. What I'm gonna do is hold the here. Okay. Okay. So that's how I start the car. I will put a a push switch for this one, so that it will be easy to start. So now because that transmission connector is not connected, and the ECU does not know like if there is transmission, so it's throwing lots of code, transmission is overheating, or service all-wheel drive system and all that. So I did this swap and it's working good. And in few cars, like people that think if there is a rev lock, so there is no rev lock in this one. I'm gonna show it to you. Wow. So it's going all the way up to 7, which is good. And yeah, that's the swap I did. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and then we got reverse. What? Okay. Yeah, then we got reverse. So yeah, that's the swap. So if you have a Mitsubishi Lancer Ralliart 2.0 turbo with SST dual clutch transmission, and the transmission is gone bad, and if you are in kind of low budget, like you cannot afford the Evolution transmission, so you can go that way, make your Ralliart just front wheel drive with 2.0 turbo engine. And yeah, these are the pedals I have to so these pedals, that's brake and that's clutch, they are from the regular Mitsubishi Lancer. And to install the clutch pedal, so for the brake it was like same fitment, and for the clutch I had to drill a hole and place the clutch. And it was a bit tough, because there is not much space to play with. And yeah, so now basically, because like the ECU does not know like if it's manual transmission. Basically for the ECU there's no transmission in the car, so the car itself, it's in limp mode, so it's not creating enough power. So I can still drive this car, but it's not really fast. So for that I talked to a guy, he's a programmer, he's a tuner. So he said he will tune my car, and we'll see like if he's able to fix it, so I will update you guys if he fixes, if he tunes my car. And then if you guys have like any question about the manual swap, what parts or which parts do you guys need, or well, basically it's a easy process. People, they think it's like a lot of work, but it's not. That's the starter relay I bypassed. So let's go for a test drive. Okay, it's close. Okay. Forgot to put my seatbelt.